Leonard had done a reverse mortgage on the house, right?
I think I knew that.
That was in 2012.
2012.
And he did a reverse mortgage on the house, and he pretty much whatever bank he did that through.
Yeah.
What happened is whenever he died, the house would go to the bank that held the reverse mortgage.
Really?
But that's what a reverse mortgage is. You don't have to pay your house payment anymore. And when you die, the bank or whoever did the reverse mortgage gets the house, and they get to sell it and get all that money back. So that's.
So where is it now? You said
Well,
you would get the house.
Well, I paid off the reverse mortgage,
that's right, yeah.
which was $200,000.
Wow.
So.
That's okay. I didn't want the house anyway.
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you the truth, I don't really want it.
No, what do you?
Leonard was begging me to buy it because he wanted it to stay in the family.
Yeah.
And I was like, Leonard, I don't know if I want to get involved in this.
I know.
So here's what happened. I'll just tell you real quick. Is I called the people who were in charge of my trust. You know, all the money that Uncle Dennis left me.
Yeah.
And, you know, because I got a couple of $1 million.
Yeah.
So I asked them. I remember I was on the phone at Leonard's kitchen table, and he was sitting right next to me. And I called them, and I said, listen, my uncle wants me to buy his house. I said, I don't know if I want to do it. I said, but if I do it, will y'all give me, you know, some money out of my trust so I can pay it off real quick? And they were like, yeah, we'll give you like $50,000 every year to just pay it off real quick. So then what happened about 6 months, so I went ahead and bought it, and we did all the paperwork and stuff. And then about 6 months later, it's hard to explain, but the guy who said yes to me, who said...
Probably didn't work there anymore.
Yeah, he got moved.
Yeah.
So somebody else took over, and when I was talking to this lady, she was like, I asked her about it, and she was like, no, we're not going to help you. And I was like, look.
Yeah, that first guy was too easy.
Right, yeah, that's the thing. So this lady doesn't want to give me any money. So now I'm kind of stuck with it. I don't even want the house, and I'm stuck with it.
I didn't want it. I mean, what would I
didn't
do
want
with
it either.
You just have to go back into the rental business, and we've been in that for years. You know, Nolan had 2 houses on Sullivan's Island he rented for several years.
Yeah.
We had one Azalea Drive that we used to own, live in. I rented that. I went over there one ice cold day by myself to clean up the house inside. Boy, I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
There was no heat in there.
Oh, my word.
And I was about frozen to death trying to clean up in there, and I went next door to Mrs. Sykes and knocked on her door. I said, can I please come in? I'm frozen. She let me come in and thaw out for a while. But, I mean, I've been up through, and we rented this house, you know, the house Mama had down.
Right down there.
We had rented that several times.
But y'all don't own any more houses,
No,
right?
thank
We all
God
sold
we
all
don't
of them.
own anything.
Right.
And then Gene, your father, talked Mom into buying the house next to where y'all used to live, Parkwood Estates. You lived on a catty-corner house. Remember?
Oh,
the house was
right.
kind of catty-corner.
Yeah.
And the woman that lived there was single, and she had a lot of trouble, and she didn't pay us for a long time. But before she died, I think she died, we got a letter from her and said, meet me downtown at the lawyer's office. I'm going to pay you what I owe you. And it wasn't very much money. She just owed us a small amount of money on the house.
Huh.
Gene got some, I got some, and Leonard got some, the way I remember it.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't very much. Seemed like it might have been $1,300. I don't remember now.
Right. Wow.
But anyway, we finally cleared that up. Thank goodness. That's why I would never want to go into renting houses again. That would be the pain.
Yeah, well, the thing about Leonard's house is I can't, even though I have it, I can't sell it because, number one, Leonard's living there.
Yeah.
you know. And even if I wanted to sell it, he's not going to let me sell it because I have to have his permission to sell it.
Really?
Because we're both on the deed. Both of us are on the deed. So anyway, I'm stuck with it.
You're stuck with it
And
whether you want it or not. Huh?
Right, yeah. Whether I want it or not, that's the thing. And I don't want it.
No.
But he wanted it to stay in. He was so worried. He loves that room in the back of the house so much.
And I know that hardly ever goes in there, does he?
I know, he doesn't even go back there. But he was so worried that someone would buy the house and destroy the room.
Oh, I don't think anybody would do that.
I don't.
They'd
You know,
make
who
a
knows?
bedroom out of it or something, or another
a big
bathroom
bedroom.
or something out
Yeah.
of it. They ain't gonna destroy
Right.
that. I wouldn't think
So-
anybody'd be that dumb.
I know, but it's like he just wanted it to stay in the family, and I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. He moved in there. We bought this house, and he bought his house the same year, 1974, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think that's right.
Huh.
He got his. Yeah, we got it the same year.
It was right about that time. I think 75. I think is what he told me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whatever. But
Yeah.
but he's got a flea problem now.
Uh-oh.
Every time I go over there, I get fleas on my
Really?
socks and my feet, and I'm like, Leonard, I got to leave, because Rob had a daughter that was staying there.
There was a girl, Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie, but
I never knew who
but
she
Robert
was.
had a daughter who was like, 10 years old. I don't know how old she was, but she was staying there too,
Oh, goodness.
and she had a cat,
Oh,
and the cat lived in the room and got fleas. It's like there's fleas everywhere now.
gosh.
So I told Tim, I said, listen, buy some stuff for your carpet. There's something that'll kill fleas. Put it all over the carpet and then vacuum it up, and that'll kill the fleas. I said, but you got to do that, or they'll multiply. So anyway,
Wow. That sounds hard.
right.
Glad I don't have to do that.
But as far as I know, Leonard's doing okay now. I mean, I think he's doing fine.
Well, he won't talk to me much, but he sounds all right.
Right,
What he
yeah.
says is okay.
He's very secretive.
very secretive.
I mean, it's like it's
He
like,
got
why?
that from mother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
She wasn't real bad about it, but I can remember a few incidences
right.
about her hiding the new telephone under her gown.
Oh,
out in her bedroom.
Right.
Now, why is her gown laying here across the cedar chest?
Right.
Was that my room then? I don't know. No, I guess it was her room. Anyway, she was hiding the phone from me
Oh.
because she would do things behind my back and I'd just find out about it. See, I was working all day. She did whatever she wanted to.
So tell me some stories about my mom that I may not even know. Do you think there's any? Didn't you and her spend a lot of time together?
Well, not a whole lot. No, I liked your mother very much.
Oh yeah, I mean, everybody
after
did.
she got sick, you mean, and that kind
Oh,
of stuff?
just
I would bring
anything.
her over here.
Right.
Let's see. Jean was still working. And we would go eat at a restaurant on 61. I don't even know the name of it. Me
Right.
and Nolan. Nolan was retired. Me and Nolan, Jean and Jesse.
Right.
And I don't think her memory was that bad then. It wasn't too good, but it wasn't
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
And we would go there and we had a nice lunch. And I would bring her home here.
Right.
And she would sit right here on the couch.
Right.
And I would play the piano for her.
Right.
And she loved it. If
Right.
I'd play all day, she was sitting there all day. Yeah.
Right.
And once in a while, I would take her in the kitchen. I'd say, Jessie, you want me to wash your hair? Oh, yeah, I'll do that. So
Right.
I think I leaned her over the sink
Right.
and
Okay.
washed it and
Huh.
got all the soap out.
Right.
And I would roll it with my curlers.
Right.
Well, I guess it didn't give her any germs. I hadn't thought about that.
Right.
And
Huh.
and dry her, put her under the hair dryer, and it didn't take too long.
So Dad would just bring her over here because he was working and couldn't watch her all day.
Well, that particular time, I knew.
Okay.
I'd say, I'll take Jesse home.
Right, yeah.
And he just needed some time to do his business
Right,
or go
yeah,
somewhere
of course.
or whatever he wanted to do. I
right.
don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know, he loved talking to people and
Yeah.
going here and going there. And
Hmm.
I didn't know what he did. Well, that might have been during the time he was taking the house pictures. I don't remember that part.
Oh,
You remember
okay.
he took house
Yeah.
pictures all over
Long time
Charleston?
ago, yeah. I remember
for a
that.
long time. And I can't remember exactly what his job was then, but I said, we'll take Jessie home. She's fine.
Did my mother ever go on any trips with y'all anywhere? I don't know. No, all those Disney trips. I remember you showing me the book back there, but
no, she never went anywhere.
Oh,
with us.
okay.
I took Tom and Florence one time from Hendersonville. We went up and got them. She didn't think she could walk because she had had knee surgery. I said, "There's plenty of benches. They're all over the place.
Right.
You won't have a bit of trouble.
They're everywhere.
We can sit down
Yeah.
anytime you get tired." And we did it. We did that, and she enjoyed it. And she also, at the time, had a brother living in Florida. I didn't know that. Her only brother lived down the road, not too far
Wow.
from Disney World. And one day we dropped her off, and she stayed with the brother and sister-in-law, and me and Nolan and Thomas went back to the
Oh, okay.
Disney World by ourselves.
Oh, I see. Florence was her?
Florence.
And
That was my uncle's. That's Thomas's wife, Florence.
Oh, okay.
We were real close to them the last few years,
Hmm.
and we would go up there and stay at their house or Sarah and Leon's house. Her picture's right there. She just died not long ago.
Oh, I see.
She lived to be 92 or 92.
Oh gosh. Well,
She
Dad.
was my favorite cousin.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Tom and Florence had two real nice daughters too, but I didn't hang out with. They were a lot younger than me.
Right.
She and I were more close to the age.
Right.
I really enjoyed going up there. I went every summer. Mama put me on the train.
Oh yeah.
Train.
Wow.
Take me and put me on the train. It seemed like I went on the bus one time. Maybe somebody met me at the bus.
Well.
Yeah, that was good.
I
Did that every summer.
I think Leonard told me he went to some kind of fair, the state fair or something years ago up in some state. I don't know where he was talking about. The World's Fair, maybe?
Oh, we went on the train.
Oh, the train.
It was Post and Courier Boys, the newspaper carriers.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure I showed you those pictures. I never showed you those snapshots.
I don't know.
Let me go get them. I know where they are.
Oh,
They're in the drawer.
Of y'all at the World Fair.
Yeah, it was the World's Fair.
Oh, wow.
62 or 64.